Here goes another episode of things I find as an Airbnb cleaner, but this time the extended behind the scenes edition. While we go through this checkout together, I also want to answer the questions I get the most about my day-to-day as an Airbnb cleaner, so let's get started. So today's checkout is a pretty good example of what an average clean looks like. It's not always a crazy mess, but I do love showing you guys what really happens behind the scenes, the little things I check, the things guests leave behind, and the steps I take to get everything guest ready again. Now, last time I asked you guys what's the first thing you notice when you check into an Airbnb or vacation rental, and you guys left a lot of comments, so let's go over them. World Travel Girl says, I notice how clean the kitchen and sink smells or looks like. Sometimes I notice only the nice fresh linens or the decor that makes it inviting. And to be honest, I love it when guests appreciate the nicely folded towels and the little decors because I personally take pride in them and I take a little extra just to make it look inviting. Now this comment says, I opened the door to an Airbnb and immediately closed it. The conflicting, overwhelming sense that flowed triggered an instant migraine. And it's crazy to know that I get so many comments like this, and this is actually a reality. And this is what happens. Unfortunately, a lot of Airbnb owners think that these air plugins and air fresheners are gonna create a really good guest experience, and it honestly does the complete opposite. So if you're an Airbnb owner and you're watching this, I feel like the general public is not a fan of these air fresheners. Let me know in the comments if you're also not a fan of these air freshener plugins. I would love to know. This comment says, I notice if there's a smell when I first walk in, and then my eyes notice the layer of dust on the artwork, knickknacks, and ceiling fans. And I will say this is a huge one. I actually learned this the hard way, especially when I first became an Airbnb cleaner, and later learned that I can never ever forget my duster. And if you've made it till this point of the video, you're probably still wondering about the free goodies that I find and I share with you guys online. The things that I always find are definitely drinks, water bottles, butter, eggs, and all sorts of condiments. People always ask me if I keep things that are open, and the answer is no. I don't risk it if something is opened. I'm not going to give it out to the homeless if it's open either. And always remember, just because you don't see somebody donate online doesn't mean they don't do it behind closed doors. Not everything has to be recorded and posted online. Now, I will say bathrooms are usually where the real work is, and I always start from the top: mirrors, counters, toilets, shower, and then just finish with the floors, and I need to make sure there are no hairs left behind. So that's your behind the scenes extended episode today. These guests were amazing, but you just never know what's to come. And if you want more tips, more finds, or just cleaning motivation overall, make sure to stick around, hit that follow button, let me know where you're watching me from, and see you guys on the next one. And as always, thank you so much for watching and for supporting the channel. It means a lot to me. Bye guys.